Hi friends! Today I'm going to share with you our budget for our upcoming trip to Disney. We're about 7 months out, so I like to spend this month making a preliminary budget so that we know roughly how much we're going to be spending for our trip, as well as breaking that budget down so how much we need to save monthly so that we can pretty much cash flow the vacation and not be stuck paying credit cards for months after our vacation. So for this first part of the video, I'm just going to share with you our template that I love using when it comes to vacationing for Disney and budget planning. The template I've been using is from Becca Hart. If you don't know her, she's a fellow YouTuber who shares tips and tricks on going to Disney World, especially with a toddler. I love this template she has. She's thought of everything. Now, I have the older version. She does have a newer version out that even includes more things like pre-shopping budget and budget for special events, things like that. But I'm just going to go ahead and share with you our budget, again, to just quickly show you what we do to start budgeting for our trips. So I'm going to show you this budget. I love this template because, again, it just shows everything that you need when it comes to planning your trip. So as you can see, starting at the top, it just has where we're going to stay. So in December, we're staying at Saratoga Springs. I got a great deal through DVC Rental Store. If you haven't rented DVC points, I would definitely recommend checking them out. It was a super easy process. They make it easy, but I also love because you only have to put 25% down until 4 months out. So that means for our resort, for the 4 nights that we're staying, I only had to put $247 down up front, and then we don't owe the 75% until 4 months out. So that allows us to save up money. That way we don't have to just put it on our credit card and pay for it later. Again, we're staying at Saratoga Springs for 4 nights and paying $988. The next section of the budget is for tickets. Now for this December trip, we're only going to one park, Epcot, for the Festival of the Holidays. So we have the one park day, we have 2 adult tickets, 1 child ticket. We aren't going to park hop. So that brings us to a total $482 and some change. Again, that's just coming off of Disney World's website. I haven't bought the tickets yet, but that is what they are going for as of right now. The next section is our travel. So we are blessed to be able to fly Spirit Airlines out of Charlotte down to Orlando. So typically we will spend over, say, $125 a person to fly down there once you include, our baggage as well as our seats, but overall not too bad. Then we will use one of the transportation in a follow-up video. I will be going over our transportation, but it typically spend about $60 to take the shuttle from the airport to Disney World, account for a few gas to get to the airport from our home here in Southwest Virginia, and then parking for the airport as well. So that brings us to about $580. And then when it comes to dining, this is a preliminary budget right now. So I'm going to switch over to the tab for dining and just show you how I go about the budget. So as you can see, I don't have any actual restaurants marked here. Now I do have idea of what I would like, but as of right now, we're just going to do flat fees just so that I can make some sort of a budget. So for day 1, and each day, we typically like to do 1 table service restaurant, and on average, that costs us about $80. We tend to get a meal for my son, and my husband and I will split an entree, and typically we'll get an appetizer as well. Including all of that, it's typically about $80 for a table service. For each day, I went ahead and put 1 table service down, we are going to do a buffet breakfast one of the mornings at either Boardwalk or at the Four Seasons. I haven't decided which one, but that will run us about $75. And then we're going to do another character breakfast later in the week. Again, oh, that is wrong. Let me fix that. That should actually run us close to 110. All right, so let me fix that. So that will be a pricier meal. That day we might not do a table service, but again, I like to always over budget. That way we can have plenty of money and not worry about not having enough for our vacation. And then the rest of it, the hotel, I just we will do breakfast some days at the hotel as well as lunch. So just some preliminary numbers here. We tend to have at least one drink a day when we're on vacation. Some days we won't, but that puts us about, say, $30 a day for alcohol, as well as we love our snacks. So I made sure to go ahead and budget something for a Dole Whip or ice cream or something that my son would enjoy each day as well. That takes us through the vacation. So if we go back over to the main, that takes us to a grand total of $3,357.55. Oh, this also includes some money for shopping while we're there. So again, we typically won't spend that much because I ask for Disney gift cards throughout the year for my birthday and different things. So I actually have money saved up for that, but just in case, I like to over budget. That is sort of our budget for Disney so that we have an idea of what we are going to be spending. Now, once I know my actual restaurants and what I want to do dining wise, I'll go back into this budget in the dining section and actually go ahead and put those in and then look at their menu and put exact values of what I think we'll have. That way, just in case I had it under budgeted the last few months, I can step it up a little bit. What we like to do now is take that value, so the 300, and let me do a little math since I messed up the one value. So we have 3,357 and 55, and what I do is I take that value here and I divide it by 6. So we are in the 7th month when I go ahead and make this budget, and I don't include the last month because typically you're going during that month, so you haven't had time to save up. So I divide this number by 6 months, and that tells me how much we need to save each month so we'll have enough on vacation. So if I divide this number by 6, that gives us $559 and some change. So that roughly means that we need to save $560 each month in our budget. When we go to Disney World, we can cash flow the entire vacation and not worry about if we have to pay when we get back. Now, the caveat to that is we do use credit cards. So we are a Dave Ramsey family, if you know what that means. We love budgeting. We love using our debit card. But when it comes to vacationing, I do use a Disney credit card, mainly because you get discounts, as well as over the years when I've been purchasing for the Disney vacation or other vacations we've gone on, those points do add up, and it gives us a little buffer for when we go out to eat to use some of those points. Now, again, we are blessed and are responsible with our credit cards that we pay off as soon as we get the bill. So I'm not worried about using interest. So if you are someone who is worried about that, do not use a credit card. But I do like some of the perks that the credit card allows us. Therefore, I do enjoy having just that discounts and the points available. But again, what we do is we save up the money so that we pay off the credit card as soon as the bill comes in. We have the money available and we're not trying to figure out how to pay for the vacation afterwards. I hope that helps you understand what it comes to budgeting when it comes to Disney Vacation. I will go ahead and link the template down below so that you can check it out. I love the template that Becca made. I think it just includes everything you need. Do you need the template? No. You can make your own if you want to. I just like having it that you can go ahead and just plug things in. Now, I have in the past modified things, especially if we're going to do a special event or things like that. But for the most part, I just like to have something already made that I don't have to spend any effort doing. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button down below, and don't forget to leave a comment on how your vacation planning is going, and if you like to budget or are you more just a wing it type of person. If you do like to budget, make sure to put a money sign down below so that we can answer any questions that you might have when it comes to budgeting, or just know that there's other people that are trying to save up money so that they can enjoy their Disney vacation as well. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you get notified when the next video is released for this upcoming Disney vacation. Bye!